Number 45 of section 3.6 deals with sketching a graph. Using the equation x tan x and the bounds negative 3 pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2, you have to sketch a graph accurately. First, you start by taking the derivative of x tan x. Which you can simplify to After doing this, you find the critical numbers by setting it equal to 0, which gives you 0 when x equals 0. Next, you can find the vertical asymptotes by finding where g of x does not exist. Since g of x can also be written as x sine x over cosine x, you need to find where cosine x equals 0, which are at the points negative 3 pi over 2, negative pi over 2, pi over 2, and 3 pi over 2 within the bounds. With these numbers, you can set up a number line. You can see that g of x will be decreasing from negative 3 pi over 2 to 0 and increasing from 0 to 3 pi over 2. You can do the same process to find the points of inflections by setting the second derivative to 0. Next, you can find the intercepts, or when y equals 0. These points are at negative pi, 0, and pi, thus giving you intercept points of negative pi 0, 0, 0, and pi 0. Using all that you have found, you should be able to sketch a fairly accurate graph. You know you have asymptotes at negative 3 pi over 2, negative pi over 2, pi over 2, and 3 pi over 2. Next, you know that the graph is decreasing from negative 3 pi over 2 to 0. You also know that it intersects at negative pi 0 and 0, 0. Now you know that the graph is increasing from 0 to 3 pi over 2. Again, crossing at 0, 0, and pi 0. Now you have a fairly accurate graph of x tan x.